right, good evening, everybody. Here we are from Suburban Ice Arena in Detroit, taking on Honeybaked. This will be our last round robin game. Still waiting to see what time we'll play tomorrow, but we will see. Blaine reverses back over to Pickering. Pickering up the wall to Flogger. Flogger tries to get it out. It does not. It gets hung up at the blue line. Now Honeybaked beats Blaine to that puck. Now Pickering comes over, helps out as Blaine tied his guy up against the wall. Now Pickering backhands a pass up to Flogger over to Barth. Barth over to uh, uh, back to Flogger, I should say. Now around the net over to Pickering. Long shot. Blaine pinches in, keeps that puck down. Blaine keeps the puck in, sends it towards the net. It hits a stick and stays in, but not deep. Now pitcher comes in, tries to get it deep. Flogger goes for a change. Pickering, Barth. Now pass up the center of ice. Blaine's going to pick that up. Everybody's going for a change. Blaine sends a pass up to Barth. Barth makes a move, slides it over to Fisher. Fisher goes off sides as he didn't catch that pass. And we will have a face-off right outside of the offensive zone. Face-off one back to Rawls. Rawls puts it in just wide of the goal. Fisher gets there first. Fisher sends a pass back to Rawls. Rawls takes a shot. It gets blocked. Springer on that puck. Springer over Rawls. Rawls looking back to Springer. Springer falls down. Shot on net. Saved by the goalie. Centering pass. Cross ice to Fisher. Or Springer. Springer takes a shot. Another one blocked, but Ridgway is able to hold the blue line. Now Springer falls down again. And Honeybake's able to exit the zone. Ridgway makes a nice play as he denies entry into the zone. And now Springer takes it back in. Fisher down into the corner, taken around the net. Fisher runs into Kaiser. Now the puck comes up the half wall. Good pinch by Rowles as he's able to keep that puck down low. Now it bounces out, and Honeybake's going to get behind Ridge. Ridge is going to have to race and makes a good play, bumps his guy off the puck. On comes Springer to help out. Springer makes a move, sends a nice little pass over to Rowles. Rowles is going to skate onto that puck. Rowles gets the red line, puts it in deep, and then goes to make a change. Carshield makes a change on all players. Honeybake's going to come through. We feel like we have not very many players on the ice. Shot might have been off the mask of Buell. Miller fighting, or Caleb, I'm sorry. Caleb Hudson's in net tonight. Berryman falls down. Honeybake takes it into the corner. Backhands a pass out to the point. Stanley gets a chip on that. Tries to get around the defenseman, can't, and now the puck down into the corner. Sorry, I lost concentration there for a minute. Puck slides all the way down, and that will be an icing. Miller to take the draw with Stanley and Berryman. Lacoste Gibbon on D. Puck tied up on the boards, now slides all the way down into the Carshield zone. Lacoste gets there first. Good play by Lacoste to get to that puck. Now Miller, Gibbon picks that puck up, gets it over to Stanley. Stanley gets across the blue line, goes for a change. I should say dumps it in. Berryman Now the puck comes out. Miller regroups, sends it up to Gibbon, and Gibbon just dumps it in, and he's going to head for the bench. Berryman on the forecheck, down into the corner, ties his guy up. Miller comes over, helps out. JR out there now as well. Pickering and Schrader on D. Miller gets there. Puck rimmed around the boards. Blaine seals those off, keeps the puck down low. JR battling down there as well. Fish jumps on. Blaine kept that puck in. Blaine tries to get it over to Fisher. Fisher takes a shot. JR takes a shot underneath the goalie and a save. So pass back to Blaine. Blaine crossed over to Pickering. Pickering's going to pick that up in the neutral zone. Sends a pass cross ice up, intended for JR. Pickering's going to pick that up. Good play by Hudson as he knocks that away with the paddle of his stick. Pass right into the skate of JR. Now the puck down into the corner. Knocked away. Pickering's going to pick that up and go for a skate. Kaiser along with him. Pickering gets over the line, drops it back to Fisher. Fisher takes a shot, saved by the stick of the goalie. Stretch pass up. Good play by Ridgway. And now Honeybaked throws it down deep below the goal line. Pickering's going to pick it up, drops it for almost looks like two of Carshield play. What is that? Fisher going to take it in onside, dips the shoulder, pass back to Ridge. Ridge, nice pass. Oh, intended for Barth on the one-timer, just fanned on it a little bit. Honeybaked going to exit the zone, skates right up through the middle. Shot, saved by Hudson, knocked behind the net. Puck on the half wall, out to the point, kept in. Good step up by pitcher. Now Ridge is just going to throw it out. Barth able to get through their defense, comes through. Oh, gets it knocked off his stick at the last minute. Look, Fogger cycles. Good stick by Fogger. Barth makes a move at the blue line. He takes it in, slides it over to pitcher. Pitcher shot. Not sure if that got on goal or went wide. Honeybaked ices the puck, and we will have an offensive zone faceoff. Pitcher wins the faceoff. Barth gets tied up on the wall. Honeybaked plays it off around the boards. Fogger cuts in, takes it down into the corner, stops, sends it right behind the net. Gibbons going to pinch it in. Shot wide of the goal. Gibbon slap shot, knocked the puck, and shot from the point from Gibbon. The goalie made the save with the Gibbon takes the shot from the point, hits the goalie's stick, knocks it out of his hand. Pitcher puts in the rebound. Carshield up 1-0. Puck all the way down into the corner. Blaine's going to get there first. Blaine ties his guy up. Cross ice pass from Honeybaked. Quick shot denied by Blaine. Fish circles back in his own zone, plays a puck right around the net. Pickering's going to pick that up. Pickering sends a pass right up the center of the ice. Nobody's there, and it's going to go for an icing. Yes. Face off, one back by Fisher. He goes back and picks it up himself. Fisher makes a move, cuts it, gets tripped, no call. Pass up to Kaiser. Kaiser takes it in. Can't get it deep, though. Fisher puts a hit. Blaine denies entry. Now Pickering just throws it down the ice. That will go for another icing. Oh, they waved that one off. Springer gets there along with Fisher. Puck dumped in deep all the way around the board. Fisher picks that up, chips it up to Springer. Springer cuts back, plays it off the boards to Kaiser. Kaiser tries to get it out, unable to do so. Blaine. Ooh, good. Miller comes in, cleans that up. Honeybaked regroups in their own zone. D to D pass. Another D to D pass. Cross ice. Up to chipped in. Ridgway goes back and picks it up. Ridgway off the end board. Up to Stanley. Blaine's actually going to come up and get that. Takes a hit. Comes up. Ties the puck up. Stanley is getting held. Ridgway comes over. Cleans that up. Back out to Honeybaked. Now Honeybaked behind the goal. Centering pass. Knocked away. Shot wide of the goal. Another centering pass. Carshield's trying to get it out of the zone here. Shot hits a leg, goes wide, bounces out. Back out to the point. Fans on it. Oh, Noah couldn't stop on that puck fast enough. Guy comes in, takes a shot. Caleb makes a blocker save, and now it goes into the corner. Blaine's going to pick that up. Got to be able to get that out, boys. It's that close. Get it out. Blaine's just going to tie his man up in the corner. Now comes over. Ridgway helps out. Puck rolls off the stick. Blaine puts it back into the corner. We're chasing this shift as we've had a lot of guys out there for a long time. Miller able to get that puck out. Unable to get it out, though, and Ridgway comes over. So where we take offenses, and took a penalty just as I was expecting. So Carshield to the penalty kill. 4:06 left here in the first period. Face off one back by Honeybaked out to the point. Quick shot over the net. And Carshield throws it all the way down the ice for an icing. Springer, Fisher, given Lacoste out there. Face off one by Honeybaked again. Gibbons going to go into that wall and pick that up. Can't get it out, though. And they're going to have it out on the point. Back out to the blue line. Cut towards the center. Cuts around the guy. Centering pass. Fanned on it. And Gibbons just going to throw it down the ice. I think he fanned. I don't think he was blocked. .54 left on this penalty to Otto. Honeybaked wins the draw again. Out to the point. Back over. Quick shot. Glove saved by Hudson. Face off. Again, won by Honeybaked. Honeybaked takes a shot. Got a Polish breakout as the puck misses the net and goes all the way down the ice. Honeybaked brings it back in. Offsides. Face off again, won by Honeybaked. Sent down in. Ridge is going to go into the corner, back towards the center. Rowles plays it off the boards, out of the zone. 5 seconds left here on the penalty. Chipped in again. Rowles is going to go back and pick that up. Rowles plays it over to Ridgway. Ridgway up to pitcher. Pitcher was standing still with his back. Didn't realize that guy was coming behind him. Jam play. Nothing there. Honeybaked still controlling the puck. Nice stick by. And we got Rowles and Honeybaked player going to the box. So they were just battling in front of the net. Fisher comes on to take the draw, along with JR and Kaiser. Puck dumped in past Schrader. Pickering goes back and picks that up. Pickering off the boards, not out. Chipped over to JR. JR loses that puck before it gets out. Now gets sent back in. Pickering plays it towards. Quick shot saved by Hudson. Pickering. Puck's still not out. Goes down into the corner. Lane defends down there. Pass out to the point. They go long shot. Deflected in front. Hudson makes a couple saves on that flurry of shots. Now Honeybaked puts it right towards the net. Good job of tying up sticks in front. Fisher with the puck down in the corner, looking, cycles down low. 1:06 left in this period. Puck comes out over a jumping Gibbons. Player cuts to the center, looks for help. Nobody there. Now he just dumps down into the corner. Gibbons going to go back and pick it up. Gibbons makes a pass, can't get it out. Now Lacoste comes over. Lacoste gets to that puck, sends a pass over to Kaiser. Kaiser chips it up off the boards. Still not out though. Lacoste goes back and defends it in the corner. Now Given gets there first. 32 seconds left. Given's going to race for the far corner. Comes in, gets that puck. Pitcher there helping out as well. Now Given picks it up and he's going to skate it. Sends a pass. Oh, right onto the tape of Tyler. Tyler takes a shot. Oh, goalie made a save. Rebound bounced out. Nobody could corral that and get a shot on. We're going to run out of time here as Mike, I don't think, is aware that the clock is winding down. Pickering puts a quick shot through the crease, and that is it for the first period. So after one, Carsfield up 1-0. All right, here goes. Start at 2. 15 minutes on the clock. Pitcher, Flogger, Barth, Blaine, and Pickering. Face off. Won again by Honeybaked. Honeybake's going to bring it through the neutral zone. Takes it wide into the corner. Pickering defends. Centering pass. Shot wide of the goal. Pickering's going to pick that up off the boards and chips it down the ice too far. No icing on that as it never made it. Barth gets there first. Barth to pitcher, just bounces off his stick. Now Honeybake's going to bring it back the other way. Centering pass goes through everybody. The sticks were tied up. Now Barth defending. Now pitcher thrown into the netting. Out of play. Face off taken by Fisher. Given goes back and picks that up. Given sends it up the boards. Now, no icing on that as we're going to get there first. Whew. Now, Honeybake takes back over. They're going to exit the zone, send a pass across ice. Lacoste defends. Lacoste goes down into the corner. Falls down. Now, puck comes out the other way. Stanley's going to race for that. Now, overskated by a couple players. Now, Lacoste throws it into the netting, and we will have a face-off outside of the Honeybake zone. Oh, they got a penalty. So we go. This is delay a game, I think, but so Karsha goes to the power play. Berryman back to Blaine. Blaine looking over to Pickering. Pickering back to Blaine. Blaine shot towards the net, deflecting Stanley. Back to Berryman. Berryman back to Blaine. Blaine shoots again. Shot. I think the hit goalie and bounced wide. Berryman back to Blaine again. Blaine looking back to Berryman. Berryman shot. Oh, just barely missed. Pickering cuts to the center. Now that puck's going to come out. Long shot wide of the goal. Stanley's going to pick that up. Stanley gets it over to Berryman. Berryman looks for Otto trailing. Oh, it just gets knocked out of the way just at the last minute. Blaine knocks that down, so that would be no icing. Pickering sets it up. Blaine goes around the net. He's going to go for a skate. Blaine slices through, drops to Miller. Miller gets a shot, and it goes on goal. Fisher takes the draw. 21 seconds left here on this penalty. Iced all the way down the puck from Honeybaked, and we will do it again. Fisher wins the draw back to Ridgway. Ridgway over to Lacoste. Lacoste looking back to Ridgway. Ridgway walking. Ridgway looking still. Puts a shot into the belly of the goalie. As we had a couple players right in front. Ridgway now looking. Ridgway back down to Fisher. Fisher back to Springer. Springer below the net looking. Springer circles back. Springer sends the pass over to Ridgway. Ridgway able to keep that in as it was almost going behind him. But Springer walks to the center. Shot. Save. Fisher with the goal. So that's going to go down as an even strength goal as the penalty has expired. But Springer puts a shot on goal. Goalie makes the save, and Fisher cashes in on the rebound. Karsha is going to go back to the power play. So we're going to go back with the Miller, Berryman, JR line, along with Blaine and Pickering. Puck rimmed all the way around the boards, kept in by Pickering. Pickering just uses his body to push the guy off the puck. Now Honeybake's trying to push it out, unable to do so. A lot of fighting against the wall. JR puts his guy into the wall, flipped out all the way down the ice, and that will be an icing. 56 seconds left on the power play. Face off won by Honeybaked. Pickering's going to get to the wall. Not tries to backhand it in, unable to get it. JR keeps that in, and Miller's going to go down into the corner after it. Pickering gloves that down, heads towards the center, back out to Blaine. Blaine looking down to, ooh, good shot by Noah, and that's going to be sent all the way down the ice again for an icing. And they call that, okay. So 28 seconds left on the penalty to Honeybaked. Pitcher pushes his guy down. Puck gets rimmed all the way around out to Lacoste. Lacoste looking. Lacoste over to Barth. Barth back down low to Mike. Mike loses it, slides off his stick. Flogger puts a shot on goal. Kept in by Lacoste. Lacoste gloved it down. Back up to Flogger. Flogger back out to Riles. Riles back down to Barth. Barth, it just bounces off his stick again. And now it's going to get sent all the way down the ice. Ben's got a race for it. Ben doesn't make it to that puck first. Now puck comes still in the zone as Carshield's unable to clear it out. Cycled down low below the net. Riles goes back into the corner. Back out to the point. Quick shot wide of the goal. Riles puts his guy into the wall now. Flogger chips off the boards to himself. Gets to that puck first. Centering. Oh, shot actually. Goalie makes the save. It bounced right back to Mike. Flogger gets pushed against the wall. Mike puts his guy into the wall at the end boards. Ridgway bounces off the boards to Flogger. Flogger up to Barth. Barth brings it in, delays, drops for Flogger. Flogger centering pass. Mike was there for a tip. Mike was trying to pound the puck through the goalie's pads at that point in time. So 9 minutes left here in the second period. Oh, loose puck in front. Now Honeybaked comes away with it. They're going to skate it all the way down. Long shot. Hudson makes the save into the glass behind him. Gibbons defends into the corner. Honeybake's still with it, taking it around the net. Loose puck. Loose. Good save by Hudson. Multiple saves by Hudson. Cycled down low by Honeybaked. Gibbons going to get to that puck. Gibbons backhands it. Not out. There, Berryman's able to clear that puck out. Honeybaked picks it up in the neutral zone and then brings it right back in. Dish pass. Shot. Hudson makes the save. Dives on the puck. And we're going to have a wholesale line change after that. Fisher to take the draw. Fisher loses that draw. Sent in wide of the goal. Honeybaked picks it up on the half wall. Down into the corner, Fisher goes. Pickering there as well. Puck bounced out. Now Blaine defends behind the net. Kept out by Hudson. Not sure what happened there. Puck's still not out of the zone. Pickering, puck gets rimmed all the way around. Blaine puts his guy, long shot. Fisher rims the puck up the boards. Not out, but now still not out. Still held in. Shot saved by Hudson, I think. Long shot, wide of the goal again. Puck tied up on the half wall. Pickering comes away with it, just chips it up and out. And Carshield's going to force Honeybaked to regroup in their own zone. They're going to wind it up. Honeybaked brings it back in, defended by Lacoste. Now cut to the center, shot off the side of the net. Fisher pushes it away into the corner, and he's going to pick it up and go for a skate out of the zone. Fisher makes a cross-ice pass over for Pickering. Pickering gets the red line and throws it in deep and goes for a change. Springer puts pressure on the goalie as he was out playing the puck. Now Stanley jumped on. Honeybaked still has it. Sent in. Long shot. Kicked away by Hudson into the corner. Stanley picks that up off the boards. Tries to get it out. Unable to do so. Now Miller comes over and helps out. Now JR. Puck just bunched up. Now Honeybaked cuts right to the center. Into the half wall. Lacoste defends. Now Gibbon. Back out to the point. Long shot. Saved by Hudson. Goal. Oh, he got it. I don't know how that did not go in, as that was wide open. And Hudson makes another big save. That I don't know. That's what I don't know. I think it must have been the paddle. He must have swung his paddle across because it was wide open. D-to-D pass by Honeybaked. Long shot. Hudson with the save. Puck goes into the corner. Riles goes in after it. Chipped around the boards. Puck tied up. Sifted towards the net. Quick shot wide of the goal. Fogger puts his guy into the boards. In the half wall. Pitcher there as well. Honeybake's still with it. Oh, we're going to take a penalty. Got away with it. No trip as the player didn't fall down. Yeah. Offsides is that call. Mike Pitcher having some words with a couple of their players, so we'll see how that progresses through the evening. Face off again, won by Honeybaked. Barth gets pressure on their D, though, and able to keep that puck in. Now Honeybaked picks it up behind his net. Pitcher held up really well there and didn't pace the guy against the boards, as it would have been a penalty. But now we have a turnover. Honeybaked comes on. Good stick by Ridgway as he keeps that centering pass. Now hits Barth in stride. Barth over to Pitcher. Pitcher shot wide of the goal. Puck kept in by Ridgway. Now Honeybaked picked it up, sends a pass all the way out. Pickering picks it up over to Barth. Barth up to Flogger. Flogger takes a hit for his trouble. Pitcher puts pressure. Blaine tries to jump up and keep that in, but he is vertically challenged, so it went out of play.
I thought it maybe hit
Blaine, yeah, Blaine hit it out of play. Face off, won by Carshield. Berryman tries to skate it in, gets the puck back as it got knocked off his stick. Now it comes out. Pickering's going to come down and pick it up. Pickering reverses off the boards, out, offsides, and that will. Face off won by Stanley, or I should say won by Miller, and Stanley picked that puck up. Berryman gets interfered with. Stanley gets over to help him out. Ooh. Stretch pass up. Long shot. Nice shot, actually. Hudson makes the save with the blocker. Trying to catch Hudson off guard. Shot hits the legs. Tied up in front. Not sure where it's at. Hudson able to get that. And that's going to be. They're both going, so that's okay. As Pickering just threw his guy down. Nice play by Honeybaked as they were able to get behind RD. Now Honeybaked still controls, sends a point, pass out to the point. Shot blocked by Berryman. Miller ties his guy up below the net. Long shot, saved by Hudson, bounces up in the air. Another long shot, wide of the goal. Stanley's going to go down and pick it up. Stanley takes a hit. Berryman's going to just dump and chase, and we got a penalty for power play for Carshield as roughing. Rough. So we're going to send out Fisher, Kaiser, Springer, Lacoste, and Schrader this time just because Pickering is in the box. So face-off tied up, laid on, now tied up into the corner. Lacoste comes over and tries to dig it out with Springer. Puck's still tied up. Now got Kaiser right there as well, trying to help dig loose. Kaiser wins it back, sends it back to Blaine. Blaine back over to Fisher. Fisher down low to Springer. Springer walks out high, passes back out to Blaine. Blaine looks, dishes over to Springer. Springer back across the ice to Lacoste. Lacoste. Blaine keeps that puck in. Fisher over to Springer. Springer to Blaine. Blaine, quick shot by Lacoste, saved by the goalie. Lacoste tries to pick it up off the. That's going to go all the way down the ice. Probably not. Yeah, it will go far enough for icing. Penalty is over to Pickering. So he's going to head to the bench. We send Miller, JR, Berryman out. Keep Lacoste and Schrader out. Face off one back to Lacoste. Lacoste over to Blaine. Blaine, quick shot, saved by the goalie. Got through. Lacoste gets over to that puck, tries to keep it in. Good play off the boards to himself. Now JR comes over and helps out. Now Miller comes over. Miller fighting, gets his stick slashed out of his hand. Ben comes over, tries to get it over to Berryman. Berryman looking. Berryman still looking, sends it out to Blaine. Blaine back to Berryman. Berryman, quick shot, glove saved by the goalie. 10 seconds left here on this power play. Flogger takes it around the net. Flogger looking. Back to pitcher. Pitcher looking for Barth. Now he sends it out to Rouse. Rouse kicks it out of his feet. Back down low. We're back to even strength. Pitcher steals that puck away. Takes it around the net. Pitcher looking. Pitcher cycles down low to Flogger. Flogger pulls it towards the goal. Puts his shoulder down. Flogger cycles back down low to pitcher. Pitcher gets tied up into the boards. Now Honeybake's just going to throw it out of the zone. Ridgway uses his feet to deny entry. Now it gets sent back down in. Rouse is going to go back and pick it up around his own net. Rouse reverses back to Ridgway. Ridgway up to Barth. Barth mishandled that. Now centering pass knocked away by Rouse at the last minute. Now Barth tries to get it out. Now Rouse is able to clear the zone. Big hit by Barth. And that's going to do it for the period. So after 2, Carshield. Two nothing. Three. Miller takes the draw with Berryman, Stanley, Schrader, Pickering. Pickering puts that in, dumps it in on goal, and goes after a chase. Good. Berryman's going to get a hook. Yep. So, Honeybaked goes to the penalty kill after their coach had a long conversation with the refs during intermission. Funny how that works. Face off one back. Blaine chips off the glass. Not out, though. Now kept in. Down low to the corner. Pass out to the point. Over across D to D. Back D to D to the point. Shot high. Pickering defends. Pushes his guy out wide. Now out to the point again. Looking. Back down low to the half wall. Cross ice. Hits the boards. Down low. Back out to the blue line. Cross D to D. Back down low. Centering. Knocked away. Puck rimmed around the boards. Down below the net. Now out, brings it out on the half wall. Out to the point. They're going to cut to the center. Shot. Saved by Hudson. And he covers, and defense pushes everybody out. Pitcher given. Flogger. Lacoste. Shot. Hudson saves. Corrals the rebound.
Probably 10. That's what I would lean towards 10.
It's like somebody lost a screw out of their helmet. As the referee picked it up, referee chops the puck. Lacoste spins, flips it off the boards, not out. Now pitcher gets past it. Pitcher's going to go. Oh, he just overskates it as it got caught in the snow. Mike working hard down there. Flogger defending. Now they're going to bring it in onside. Cuts down low. Drop pass. Mike just ties his guy up. Now down low to the corner. Given knocks that puck. Given picks it up. Penalties expired. Quick. And Hudson makes the save.
I don't think so. I think it was just sitting there. No one, Caleb kind of went out and just grabbed it real quick.
Oh, Given. Mike. Turnover. Shot blocked.
Good job. Good recovery, Michael.
Pitcher takes the draw. Face off one. Cross check from by shot wide. Game's going to get a little chippy here in the third. You can tell. Oh, and that's going to be.
Maybe you can take this one, Caleb took a beating last time. Like a legit physical beating.
Harshfield's going to go back to the power play as Ben got plastered against the wall. I'm surprised it took this long, honestly. So, face off one. We'll say by Honeybaked, but Fisher gets in. Back pass over to Blaine. Blaine down low to Springer. Springer out to Pickering. Pickering out to Blaine. Blaine walks the blue line down low to Fisher. Fisher shot off the leg pad of the goalie. Cross ice pass to Fisher. Fisher just can't handle that one as he cross ice pass over to Pickering. Pickering back to Blaine. Blaine cuts to the center, gets over to Fisher. Fisher struggling catching that pass right now. Back to Fisher. Fisher cross ice to Pickering. Pickering looking. Pickering back down low to Springer. Springer gets tied up. Now Kaiser. Kaiser pushes it back to Springer. Kaiser then comes away with it, gets it over to Springer. Springer to Pickering. Pickering over to Blaine. Blaine back to Fisher. Fisher back to Blaine. Blaine quick pass over to Pitcher. Pitcher looking back to Blaine. Blaine cut in. Shot blocked. Pitcher tries to cycle it back down low. Now Honeybaked comes away with it, and they're going to send a long pass out of the zone. Blaine's going to get to that puck first. Blaine plays it behind, and we're going to get Pickering to the box again. Holding is what they're going to call. So we're going to have 4-on-4 hockey for the next 10 seconds, and then Honeybaked's going to go to a minute 20 power play. Face off won by Honeybaked. Cycle out high. Cut to the center. Now down low to the half wall. Back out to the point. They're just killing time until they can get back on set up on the power play. Back out to the point. Down low. Ridgeway's going to just play it off the glass and out. Honeybaked regroups in their own zone. Now they bring it back in onside. Goes wide. Takes it around the car shield net. Good save by Hudson as he sniffed that wraparound out. Back down to the half wall. Back out to the point. D-to-D pass. Back across the blue line. Back down low. Rowles uses his good long stick to knock that away. Now back across the blue line to the other D. Fisher sends that puck out. Now puck still in the zone. Ridgeway's going to get to that puck first, though, as it goes into the corner. Ridgeway chips up the boards too far for anybody to catch, and now Honeybaked still has control of it. Looking for a centering pass now out to the point. Quick shot, saved by Hudson. Springer tries to jam that down the ice. Carshield back to even strength. Long shot. Hudson makes another save. Face off won by Pitcher. Got a battle right here against the wall. Hard to see. Now the puck gets slid all the way down the ice. They speared him, but Given turns that puck over right at the slot. Good save by Hudson as he was in perfect position for that. Face off. Big hit by Pitcher as he just pasted his guy into the boards. Blaine. Puck thrown out of the zone. Hartsfield needs another goal here. Make us feel better about this game. Flogger able to keep that puck in. Flogger gets taken down. Nope. What the hell is that? Hudson with a great save. Pitch gonna go in. Pitch takes a shot. Oh, deflected way up high. Berryman can come in and get that puck. Berryman yeah, Berryman was gonna go for it. Missed, hit himself into the wall, but good play by Lacoste as he just ties his guy up. Gonna get a pass up to Stanley. Stanley gets going north. Stanley gets the red line, dumps it in deep. Lacoste gets that puck first. Givens comes over, helps out. Puck rolled straight to the net. Uh-oh. Shot. Hudson saves. Loose puck. Saved by Hudson again. Berryman defends. Now Given defends. It's caught in the skates. Puck player rolled around. Given draped all over him. Now shot. Hudson glove save. Carshield defending out to the point. Back to the half wall. Ridge is going to get there first. Our defensive lines are out of order right now, so figure out what's going on with that. Puck tied up. Quick shot, wide of the goal. Lane pushes his guy into the wall. Pitcher skates around the net, gets it up to Ridge. Ridge not out yet. Now the puck back down low into the corner. Slash. Lane just ties up the guy and doesn't worry about the puck as where it was going. So Honeybaked cycling here for the last shift. Nice move around Flogger. Shot saved by Hudson. He got over and got the Blaine. Blaine was laughing after it, so it must have been pretty good.
It was a good one, but won't Blaine remember it?
No, that's a good point. He won't remember it. Riles is going to pick that up and takes it around his own net. Has two guys draped on him. Riles loses it back out down low. Fisher's going to get down there first. Fisher fighting to get it out. Fisher reverses, looking, sends it. Fisher still with the puck now. Fisher. Riles comes over, helps out. Springs getting into the action. Riles now, and we're gonna have a couple different players go. It looks like we got offsetting. Oh no, we're not. They're gonna get
You let the last three go in. That's what you call. Well, you got to give the home team a chance to come back into this. No.
It's tough going 0-4 in your own tournament. Shot Hudson the save. Might have went off the side of the net. Couldn't tell from this angle. Cross ice pass. Nice stick by Ben. Ben's going to get there first, and he's going to go down the ice. He's actually got numbers. Ben takes it in. Looking shot off the mask of the goalie. Offsides. He pulled it back in, so oh, Ben does a pirouette, able to somehow quick shot off. Not sure if that hit Hudson somewhere because he's feeling it. Blaine gets that way.
We have a few kids that can have it.
39 seconds left here in this penalty to Carshield. Face off one back by Honeybaked. Long shot. Glove saved by Hudson. All the way down the ice that puck goes, and it was touched by their defenseman, so no icing on that. Flogger gets there first. Flogger able to just cycle back down. Now he's going to send it over to, well, he's going to send it down. Blaine's going to go pick it up, take it around his own net, sends a long pass off the glass, and down the ice it goes for an icing. How about a little better angle? We need to work on our geometry there.
Maybe he's not at that point in geometry.
Triangles.
Yeah, he's not quite at that stage on the. All of them.
Face off one. Blaine knocks that off his stick, chips off the glass, and all the way down. No icing on that one as it's not going to go far enough.
A couple assignments each, and that's it. He says he'll be done by.
Rimmed around the boards. Pitcher comes in, steals that puck. Pitcher looking, shot, saved by the goalie.
Boys are off all week.
Are they?
No, for school.
Oh, yes, yes. 3:03 left in this game. Ridge, quick shot towards the net, wide of the goal. It's deflected, it looked like a couple times. Honeybake's gonna come through with speed. They're gonna come in, defended by Ridgeway, forces a player wide. Now cross ice pass down low below the goal. Ridgeway up to Rowles. Rowles off the boards, intended for JR, kept in. Pitcher knocks that down. Pitcher fighting, bounces it off the boards and down the ice. Flogs is going to get there first. Flog ties his guy up. 2:22 left here. Pitch brings it, gloved it down, but it was outside of the zone when he gloved it down, so brought it back in, and it's an offside.
Yeah, I've been saying it's true. Last year was this way too. This year's for a different season. I think it just worked out that it was Caleb's turn anyways. And then unless it got crazy with like back-to-back games for some reason, we don't usually schedule those like that.
Rowles comes over, cleans that up, sends it down the ice. Otto comes back, throws that out of the zone. Now back in, Rowles with it. Rowles reverses. Not out of the zone yet. Miller throws it up. Still kept in. Bounces over Rawls' stick. Now Rawls' stick. Back out to the point. Honeybaked is going to pull their goalie. And Arshia will have a kill off a 6-on-5 for the last minute 30 of this game. Honeybaked calls a timeout to talk about their goalie pulling. This period has been all Honeybaked as they've outshot Carshield by about 8 shots. So we're going to send out Blaine, Pitcher, Barth, Flogger, Lacoste for this last minute 30. Again, it's going to be a 6-on-5 for the last couple minutes, or last minute and a half of this game. Face off won by Honeybake, controlled, back out to the point, back to the, down to the point. Flogger tries to set up. Honeybake player falls down. Pitcher throws it all the way down. Yeah. Yeah. Playing his mouth with there. So Carshield up 3-0. Minute 2 left in the game. Honeybake takes it back towards their own zone. D-to-D pass. Now up. Ben denies that pass. Springer over to Given. Given flips up. Intended for, not sure who, Fisher, but that goes for an icing. Face off tied up. 46 seconds left. Fisher takes the puck into the corner. Fisher still fighting. Given comes over, knocks that puck off his stick. Springer is going to go down. Onside is Kaiser. Pass over to Ridgway. Ridgway, one timer, hits a player. Good play by Given. Gets over and Given puts his guy down. Given picks it up in the neutral zone. 5 seconds left. 4 seconds. And that's going to do it for the game. And that is it. So after the game, 3-0 Carshield. We will see what happens after this. We believe that we are out just uh, based off of our results so far. But we will let you know what we will do, and then we will post it on Facebook.